Hundreds of UFO sightings, strange aircraft reportedly traveling at 27,000 miles per hour and crashes where there were no survivors are some of the eerie tales from the FBI archives. Documents from the Federal Bureau of Investigation have been uncovered to detail reports of mysterious craft and a surge of sightings dating back to the 1940s. It comes after a bombshell report by the Pentagon in June saw the U.S. admit for the first time there were unidentified objects they couldn't explain. The strange sightings have been dating back decades, and the FBI have led their own investigations on the bizarre objects, writes The Sun. In 1947, hundreds of UFOs were reported across the U.S., the same year the famous Roswell incident took place. Roswell took place on July 8 at the Roswell Army Airfield in New Mexico, where the base said at the time they had recovered the remains of a flying disc that had crash-landed in the desert. The sensational news made the headlines, but the U.S. Army then refuted the claims of a strange UFO craft and said the object was a weather balloon. A memo written 3 years later by Special Agent Guy Hotel described 3 so-called flying saucers being recovered. The memo, which was released publicly in the 1970s, says they were described as being circular in shape with raised centers, approximately 50 feet in diameter. The report adds, each one was occupied by 3 bodies of human shape but only 3 feet tall. The bodies, he reported, were dressed in a metallic cloth of a very fine texture. However, Dr. John Fox, an FBI historian, has said that there is no connection between the alien bodies claim and Roswell. Agent Hotel added, each body was bandaged in a manner similar to the blackout suits used by speed flyers and test pilots. According to files seen by the paper, FBI officials sent a memo to Director J. Edgar Hoover that UFO reports were being destroyed in great numbers. They claimed they were of no interest and to reduce the number of bulky files from accumulating. Some scary sightings claim UFOs moved at hypersonic speeds, and another said a crash disintegrated a transport plane. One declassified file includes a sighting by stunt pilot Richard Rankin, who saw a group of objects at Bakersfield, California, on June 23, in 1947. He says they were flying at incredibly high speeds while traveling in a V formation. Then there is veteran pilot Kenneth Arnold, who claims he saw 9 peculiar-looking sources in Washington near the Cascade Mountains. Another file sent to Hoover from January 31, 1949, claims airline pilots saw a rocket ship with no wings speeding at 2,700 miles per hour, and other documents claim craft have been spotted clocking 27,000 miles per hour. In one chilling case, Special Agent D.M. Ladd reportedly contacted the FBI director, saying a transport plane collided with an unidentified missile in Czechoslovakia. The missile and the transport were completely disintegrated without recovery of parts or survivors, Ladd wrote.